It takes less.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines.
Good morning. How about that? You don't get to hear the participants sing the national anthem very often. Pretty cool. We are excited to be here for the 39th annual Rose Invitational. Having some technical difficulties right now. If you can't be inside the pool today, it's nice and warm. You can watch from the comfort of your home. Appreciate Coach Barnes and Mrs. Baden having us over here. Again, it's the 39th annual Rose Invitational. We have Booker T. Washington, Bixby, Oologah, Hara, and Fort Gibson here today. One of their last tune-ups before regionals. Basketball regionals are still a couple weeks out. but wrestling and swim go a little bit quicker. So next Friday, February 2nd, is actually swim regionals, and that'll be at Jinx, and then that'll be preparation for state on the 15th and the 16th. Again, at Jinx, so it's kind of nice. We're normally having to travel, not having to do that. If you've never been to state swim, you'll get a little taste of it today. It's really fast-paced. As soon as those swimmers are out of the pool, the next race is going. It's a lot of fun. So if you have some time, we will definitely have some swimmers qualify for state. It is one of the best ways to spend an afternoon, if you will. We have 2 swimmers getting in the pool. This is Heat 1, the girls' 200 medley relay. It looks like we only have lane 2 and lane 3. And they are in the pool. We do not have lane 4. So both of these teams competing right now are from Booker T. First in the pool in lane 2 is Claire Lloyd. She's a junior. And in lane 3 is Everly Capone. She's a freshman, and she's out quick. There'll be 2 heats of this. Typically, the second heat is the fastest heat, but it's straight time. So just because you're not in that first heat doesn't really matter. She's swimming in the backstroke. As soon as she touches the wall, her teammate will be able to get in the pool. Adrielle Lloyd off the podium and into the pool, doing the breaststroke. In lane 2 is Mattia Ford. She's a freshman from Booker T, trying to make up some ground on her teammates. If you're sitting at home and you're like, man, I wanted to come, you have plenty of time. This event will go till about 3 o'clock. Plenty of room in the stands, plenty of food in the concessions. All right, lane 3, just about to finish the halfway mark of the 200 medley relay. Sloan Dunlap in the pool for Booker T. Looked like they have maybe widened their lead a little bit. Some pretty cool technology used here in the pool. They have touch pads down there. You'll see, if you can see, just above each lane number, there's some wires that go into the pool. And so we're hand timing, but you have a touch pad, and that's the official time. So pretty cool. Not having to worry about, human error. All right, Booker T in lane 3. Sophie Gray swimming the anchor free. And they opened a pretty good lead there. And again, it's all off time, so there's a second heat. Even though they have a considerable lead, she wants to push it all the way through the wall, get the fastest time she can. All right, she's going to touch the wall. We'll get their time in just a second. Looks like we had a 2:46.42. So 2:46.42 will be the time to beat for the second heat. In lane 1, we have Booker T. Lane 2, Booker T. Lane 4 is Hera. Lane 5 is Oologah. And lane 6 is Fort Gibson. So we'll be looking closely at lane 5. Leading us off is Rainey Reiner. She's a freshman for Oologah. Again, same exact race we just watched, the 200 relay. Each swimmer will go down and back, swimming one of the 4 strokes. This is the backstroke. Lane 2 out really quick, Booker T. They had the fastest time as far as seed time at a 2:05.79. That's a really quick time. Randy doing a good job in lane 5. All right, Booker T out fast in lane 2. Oologah second leg into the pool. For Oologah, that is sophomore Rylan Walters. Rylan was a 400-meter qualifier in track last year as a freshman. Decided to swim. It's a close race for second here in this heat. Looks like Booker T may have a slight lead. Rylan doing a good job. Booker T leg 3 into the pool. Oologah leg 3 into the pool, and leg 3 is Ansley Ramsey, senior. She's been swimming for 4 years. Doing the fly. Looks like right now in second it is Hera. Third currently going to Oologah. Ansley making up some time there. This has got a lot closer here. Anybody's race. Booker T still has a slight lead, but Hera closing, as well as Oologah. Oologah's fourth swimmer is freshman Bella Hoisington doing the freestyle. Freestyle should be the fastest leg. Booker T looks like they're going to have a comfortable swim to the wall, followed by Hera. And Bella doing a good job right now holding off lane 6, which is Fort Gibson. She's coming strong. Again, it's all about getting to the wall. It's going to be really close. Looks like Bella might have just out-touched her. That Fort Gibson swimmer swam an amazing 29.6. It's a really good down and back for your medley. Waiting on the official times. We have Booker T first, Hera second, and Oologah will get third by a 1/10 of a second. So when we start talking about time, 1/10 of a second. So good job to Oologah medley. Rainey Reinert, Rylan Walters, Ansley Ramsey, and Bella Hoisington. All right. Event 3 is the girls' 200-meter freestyle. Nope, I fibbed. Event 2, boys 200 meters. So this will be the same exact thing we just watched, but with some boys teams. In lane 2 is Oologah, and leading us off is Elijah Austin. There'll be 2 heats of this as well. Looks like Austin was able to get to the wall first. You can see he's kind of swimming a little left there. You can see the blue line in the bottom of the pool. You want to stay straight on that. The quickest distance between 2 points is a straight line. A good leg there. Second in the pool is freshman Cade Schick. Booker T looks to has overtaken us a little bit there in lane 4. Their second leg is Hayden Branham. He's also a freshman. Just got back from Booker T this week. We swam at their pool, had some good success. They're always good competition. If you're new to swim, there's only 2 classifications. There's 6A and 5A. We do swim in 5A. The vast majority of the programs participate in 5A, so it's kind of a conglomerate of 4A, 5A schools. Definitely makes it a little bit tougher. Leg 3 in the pool for Oologah is Jacob Taylor. He's a junior. Everybody in this heat is chasing lane 4 in Booker T. Oologah and looks like Fort Gibson into the pool at the same time. The fourth leg is Bowden Rogers. He's a freshman. They're in lane 2. Trying to chase down lane 3. Got a little bit of work to do. Good race there in heat 1 of the boys 200-meter relay. Now we have heat 2. In lane 2, we have Fort Gibson. Lane, says lane 4, Hera, and then in lane 5, Oologah. Looks like there's, Bixby did show up late. They weren't here, now they're here. So they're in lane 3. Leading off for Oologah is Devin Donovan. He's a junior. This should be a very competitive race. Bixby does have a really, really fast, below 2-minute seed time, so they're out to a quick lead there in lane 3. So I knew there was a first in there. I was talking to Athletic Director Drew Dixon. If you want to nominate someone for the Hall of Fame, those applications are due to the athletic office by March 1st. So you got just about a month to get someone deserving. This will be the 3rd class. It's always a good time. We have it on homecoming week. All right, second in the pool for Oologah is Carson Gers. He's a junior. Swims the breaststroke. This is one of his good strokes. I believe he won this race, the individual race there at Booker T. You can see he's making up some time there on Bixby. Third in the pool for Oologah will be Thomas Lester. He's a junior, and he is in the pool. Looks to be about 5 meters behind. Pearson maybe made up a little bit of time for Gibson right there as well. Going anchor leg for Oologah is Aiden Moore. This is the freestyle. This is a really fast sprint type race. You can see Bixby, this one was in the pool fast. Oologah appears to have overtaken Fort Gibson for second. Don't know that he's going to be able to track down first, but a great job by Oologah to get second here in the boys' 200-meter medley relay. That team consists of Devin Donovan, Carson Gertz, Thomas Lester, and Aiden Moore. Great job, guys. What was their official time? So we were just under a second behind. Bixby has a 2:03.99, and we were 2:04.91, which improves our seed time by over 4 seconds. So great job there by the Oologah boys. Event 3 is the girls' 200-meter freestyle. So this will be 4 down and backs. You can see the expedite. The boys will stay in the pool. The girls are jumping off the platform. So they'll jump over the boys, and then the boys will get out of the pool. It just makes the event go a lot faster. In heat 1, there's 3 heats. Lane 2, we have Oologah, Anna Broderick. In lane 5, we have Madeline Murphy from Oologah as well. We also have Fort Gibson, Alexis Murphy. Fort Gibson, Emma Heinzenroth. And in lane 6, Booker T. Washington has Georgia Gleason. And I don't want to miss Hera, MJ Shanahan in lane 1. Lane 3 out to a lead. That would be Alexis Murphy from Fort Gibson. Again, it's 4 down and backs. If you've never swam 200 meters, you're going to be out of breath. It's a lot farther. It always makes me laugh when you're at the lake and they're like, oh, I could swim to the shore. You probably couldn't. if you're just joining us, this is the 39th annual Rose Invitational. Booker T, Washington, Bixby, Oologah, Harrah, and Fort Gibson here today. Good tune-up, as I mentioned earlier. February 2nd, next Friday, is regionals for state. Still plenty of time to get out here tonight. Plenty of seating. Also have basketball, so you can roll right out of this, right into the high school gym. Watch some boys and girls basketball tonight against Caney Valley. Had basketball last night. The girls dropped a tough game. I believe it was by 6 to Veneta, and the boys won. Gibson out to a good lead. She looks to be getting a little bit tired. Lane 6, which is Georgia Gleason from Booker T, coming on strong. They don't do it for the 200 meter, but when they run some of the longer races, actually they have numbers they hold down here on the far end. You get a teammate that'll hold your numbers. They'll tell you what lap you're on because you're doing 16 laps. And obviously, you're worried about your strokes and your swim. You're not worried about counting your laps. So, lane 6 going to be really close between lane 3, Alexis Murphy, and lane 6, Georgia Gleason. And it looks like lane 6 is going to do it. 43.77 on her last leg. Total time of 2:57.11. She didn't have a seed time. That was a fast race for Heat 1. Heat 2 of 3. In lane 1, we'll have Fort Gibson, Cassie Stack. In lane 2 from Booker T, we'll have Claire Lloyd. Lane 3 from Booker T, we'll have Nellie Coates. Lane 4 from Booker T, we'll have Dot Ralston. In lane 5 from Bixby, we have Lillian Keenan. And in lane 6 from Fort Gibson, we have Cheyenne Gray. Typically, your fastest qualifiers also will be in the middle of the pool. They'll be in lanes 3 and 4. Fastest qualifier in this heat was in lane 3, Nellie Coates. She had a qualifying time of 2:40.17. They don't swim that before the event here, but that's based on other events they swam throughout the year. Quick out in the pool, though, is lane 1, Fort Gibson, Cassie Stack. Three heats. Cassie Stack still holding the lead there from Booker T in lane 1. If you've never been to an event here in the pool, this is the last one of the season. You still have plenty of time to get out here, but it is awesome. It is a blessing to have an Olympic-style swimming pool here on our campus. Coach Barnes, this is his 7th year as head coach, does a really good job. Coach Baden does a great job, and Coach Barnes is up here. I'm up here a lot, and he's almost always up here where he's testing the pool, putting chemicals in the pool. And that's not just during swim season. The pool is used by the district the whole year. If you've had a kiddo through the lower or the upper, they get brought over and taught how to swim. And I think it's a really cool thing that happens here in our district. It's a good life skill, learning how to swim. We have a lake here in our town. It's a needed skill for everyone. Lane 1 still holding it, Cassie Stack, but lane 3, Nellie Coates trying to track her down from Booker T. Stack, just based on kind of her rollover of her shoulder, seems to be slowing down just a little bit. It'll be a close race between lane 1, Fort Gibson, Cassie Stack, and lane 3, Nellie Coates. Again, you're talking about heat 2 of 3. Still have a chance to play, still have a chance to podium based on your time, but also within your team, these times are used to determine relays and who's going to be on what leg. So they're still very important for these young ladies. It's going to be really close. You can hear the crowd ramping up a little bit. Might be too close to tell. We're going to have to wait on the time. Looked like lane 3 clipped her. I have the advantage of seeing the scoreboard. Lane 3, she had just almost 2 seconds quicker last leg. I think that was going to do it for her. Yep. She swam a 2:40.62. And then lane 1 from Fort Gibson was a 2:41, so just under half a second. All right, heat 3, final heat. In lane 1, we have Presley Smerzinski from Bixby. Lane 2, Darby Gleason from Booker T. Lane 3, Jasmine Tilley from Bixby. Lane 4 from Hera is Avery Hunter. Lane 5 from Hera is Lainey Fouch. And lane 6 from Booker T is Farah Salem. Again, when you start talking about typically your fastest swimmers, your fastest qualifying times are in the middle of the pool, lane 3 and 4. Jasmine Tilley had a qualifying time of 2:19.13 there in lane 3. Doesn't mean anything, but it just means you have a faster qualifying time. Anybody can win the race. She is out quick, though. Followed closely there in lane 2 from Booker T, Darby Gleason. Again, there's a touchpad down there just under the lane number. You have to touch it each down and back. It's going to give you your time for that leg, but also keep you on time. It's a nice piece of technology to have here in the pool. You're not reliant on people or some sort of clock. There's really no arguing. Lane 3 is starting to pull away a little bit. That is Jasmine Tilley from Booker T. She's a senior. Got about a 10-meter lead at the moment. I always wonder, I know you can hear under the pool, you can hear under the water, but there's a lot of screaming that goes on. How much of that do you think they hear? I'm going to say probably very little. All about her trying to beat her best time right at the moment. Again, she had a qualifying time of 2:19.13. She's going to crush that. Her last leg was 35.99. That's a quick leg. Yeah, her time here today was 2:16.09, so she's over 3 seconds faster. Your winner of the event 3, girls 200-meter freestyle will be Jasmine Tilley from from Bixby. Second should be Darby Gleason from Booker T with a 2:25.12. Okay. Event 4 will be the same thing. Boys 200-meter freestyle. There's 3 heats in this as well. For your boys here in heat 1. Lane 2 from Bixby is Evan England. Lane 3 from Hera, Bradley Tanner. Lane 4 from Hera is Ryder Moret. And lane 5 from Oologah is Wyatt Wells. Lane 2 out quick from Bixby. Sophomore Evan England. He has a no time for this event, so maybe a new event he's trying out. Sometimes those are dangerous because you don't know where to slot them. I remember a couple of years ago, someone setting the pool record. It was a state champion swimmer in a different event. Was trying out a new event, set the pool record in Heat 1, so you never know. While we have some time, I'm going to do some shout-outs for the swim team and Coach Barnes. Some supporters of the 39th Annual Rose Invitational: Coldwell Banker, Carrie Ballard, Collinsville Family Pharmacy, Daylight Donuts and Subway here in Oologah, Mid-American Feed just up the road in Talala, Next Level Graphics here in Oologah, Solid Rock Realtors and Heather Brewster, Lindsey Brown, Allie Harold and Karen Weeks, Malia Brown, Miss Priss Monograms and Embroidery, and Talala Grocery in Talala. Appreciate all you do for our swimmers in this 39th Annual Rose Invitational. This is event 4. After event 8, we will take a 15-minute intermission. It gives the coaches a chance to hand out awards to the swimmers from the previous 8 events. Your winner of Heat 1 is going to be Lane 2, Evan England. He's going to have a time of 2:25:08. Oh, excuse me. No, Lane 5 still going. Had a little malfunction with the clock there, but 2:25:08 for Evan England. Some qualifying times in Heat 3, just so you're aware, kind of where he plots are more like 2:11, 2:13, 2:20, 2:21. So he is in the mix there, but. All right, here in Heat 2, Lane 1 from Oologah, Garen Dobbins. Lane 1 is to your extreme left. Lane 2 from Hera, Noah Cotner. Lane 3 from Hera, Deacon Smith. Lane 4 from Bixby, Owen Miller. And Lane 5 from Oologah, Jacob Taylor. And Lane 6 from Fort Gibson, Azro Hunt. So if you're from Oologah, you're looking Lane 1 on the left side of your screen. Pretty close to the halfway down mark. Looking at the times, this should be a very competitive race. Only about 5 seconds separates first from last as far as seed times in this heat. Again, anytime there's a heat, your fastest is going to be in lane 3 and 4. Lane 3, Deacon Smith out to a slight lead from Hera. Looks like in lane 4, currently second from Bixby, freshman Owen Miller. And Garen Dobbins looks to be in third from Oologah. Had a really good turn there. Appears to have closed a little bit of the distance, about a half a length behind. You come to a swim event, I know it's cold outside. It is not cold in here. You dress in layers or you're gonna be hurting. You can see Coach Barnes up there in top left of your screen in shorts. It is warm in the pool. Really close race. Lane 4 appears to have overtaken first. That is Owen Miller from Bixby. Garen Dobbins from Oologah in lane 1 right there. Appears to be in second. Lane 6 had a really good turn there for Fort Gibson. Azrael Hunt. 81's race here, just over the halfway mark. Looks like after that final touch of the wall down there, lane 6 of Fort Gibson, then lane 4, and then lane 1 from Oologah. So still anybody's race. Fort Gibson doing a really good job of his turns. Seems like we're catching him down the swim, but his turns just seem to be really powerful and fast. He's off that wall quick. Mr. Dixon, bringing me a stool. You good, man? Race now is for second. Let's go, Garen. Really close between lane 1 and lane 4. And Garen actually swam the fastest leg there at the end. So that shows he had some good power and competing and finishing really strong. He is going to get second. Great job. He swam a 2:47.63. That's almost 3 seconds faster than his best. So good job, Garen Dobbins. He gets second there in heat 2. In our final heat of event 4, lane 1, Fort Gibson, Michael Martinez. Lane 2 from Bixby, Drake Chandler. Lane 3 from Booker T, Cameron Rourke. Lane 4 from Bixby, Cole Stisser. Lane 5 from Fort Gibson, Zach Bates. Lane 6 from Fort Gibson, Clayton Abel. If you haven't done so, if you click the like or follow button there on the YouTube channel, you get a notification anytime I go live like today. You don't have to worry about going and searching for it. And if it's something you don't want to watch, you just swipe it and go. Fast race here in lane 3. Cameron Rourke from Booker T. He is the fastest qualifier with a time of 2:11.44. Appears to be swimming comfortably and out to about a length and a half lead, maybe 2 lengths now. His time there on that was 34.02 on that leg. That's a quick leg. Be a little bit behind his qualifying time, which perhaps might bring more people into the race if that's going to be his kind of standard. And as you can see, he's out to about a 2-length lead over Bixby there in lane 2. He's well out in front. It's just a matter of the time now. This is the final heat of event 4, boys 200-meter freestyle. Lane 3 is going to be your winner of the event, Cameron Rourke from Booker T. Swim a little bit quicker, so just from what I've watched, whether you watch Olympic swimming, those swimmers that improve kind of their each leg, start out slow and you build and build and build like he did. He actually got over a second faster in his 4th leg than he was in his 1st leg. His time was 2:11.40. His qualifying time was 2:11.44, so you can see how consistent and how good he is. He even improved by 4/100ths of a second. So Cameron Rourke from Booker T is the winner of the boys' 200-meter freestyle. Event 5 is the girls' 200-meter individual medley. What does that mean? That means there's 4 strokes. They're going to swim each stroke down and back. So who is best at all 4 strokes combined? There's 3 heats here of this. In lane 2 from Booker T, Adrielle Lloyd. Lane 3 from Bixby, Gabby Pena. And then lane 4 from Booker T, Everly Capone. All freshmen here. Only one qualifying time. Anybody's race. We have some fun events coming up here at the high school. I mentioned swim regionals being next Friday. Next Friday is also when the districts will be released for 4A boys and girls basketball. We've been fortunate enough to host in the past. Maybe we get another one. It'd be nice. Also on February 7th in the high school gym at 11:45, we'll have National Signing Day. Have 2 young ladies that'll be signing to play softball, Taylor McKee and Jaden Standiford. We're trying to live stream that as well, so if you can't get out and make that in person, you'll be able to watch it right here live on YouTube. Now they're doing the backstroke, which I'm guessing is the slowest. I should ask Coach Barnes. I'm guessing that's the slowest leg of the individual medley, just based on the turnover time of the hands. Again, you can see there in lane 3, we're kind of getting off center. You want to stay right down that blue line as best you can. Got the breaststroke now. In lane 2, out to a comfortable lead. That is Adrielle Lloyd. There's also, during these races, there's someone looking at your strokes, making sure your strokes are legal. Right now, it looks like lane 2, Adrielle Lloyd. Off the wall a little bit quicker. Looks like lane 3, Gabby Pena from Bixby, followed very closely by Everly Capone from Booker T there in lane 4. Again, she looks comfortably ahead here, but she's racing time. You're still able to place. There's 3 heats. You start talking top 5, you want to go as fast as you can. The final leg was 47.06. Total time of 3:23.15. Okay, heat 2 in lane 2 from Hera, Zoe Farley. Lane 3 for Booker T, Addie McMillan. Lane 4 from Fort Gibson, Emma Chase. And lane 5 from Fort Gibson, Caitlin Burris. Got about a month till baseball kicks off. You have soccer. Spring's a busy time here. We got baseball, we got soccer, track, tennis, golf. We do it all the things. Close race here in lane 3 and 4. Fort Gibson pushing it out a little bit there in lane 4. In lane 4 is Emma Chase from Fort Gibson. She's a freshman. Her qualifying time was 3:07.98. It's just a hair slower than the qualifying time of Addie McMillan from Booker T, but currently has about a 2-length lead on her. But again, this is the individual medley. It's how good can you swim each stroke. And the last one of the freestyle is the fastest. You can see McMillan there from Booker T in lane 3 catching up just a little bit. This seems to be a good stroke for her, the breaststroke. Yeah, she went from about 2 lengths down, and she's about a half a length down now. Going to touch the wall about the same time. It's going to be anybody's race, down and back, freestyle. It'll be all about the turn and then swimming to the wall. It does appear in lane 2, Addie McMillan from Booker T has overtaken her by about a half a length. For Gibson fast off the wall. She's about a quarter length behind. It'll be all about the kick. It's going to be one too close to call. We're going to have to wait on the digital time, although it does look like Fort Gibson in lane 3, Emma Chase finished strong, yeah. Came back and won it there in lane 4. Her last leg was almost a second faster, and that allowed her to catch up there at the end. Great job. Yep, 0.4 of a second between first and second. 3:06.14 and 3:06.54. Both those young ladies improving by over a second. Their fastest time. You see that a lot. The kids are working so hard. I know talking to our swimmers, it's almost every event. A lot of our kids are swimming their fastest time ever. They're just getting that practice. They're getting those turns. All right, last heat 3 in lane 1 from Oologah is Rainey Reinhardt. If you're just joining us, that is on the left of your screen. In lane 2 from Bixby, Paige Bielefeld. In lane 3 from Booker T, Taryn Heck. Lane 4 from Bixby, Kylie Wise. Lane 5 and 6, both from Hare. In lane 5 is Natalie Becker. In lane 6 is Aubriana Shelley. Lane 3, Tara Heck from Booker T has a pretty amazing qualifying time of 2:45.04. She's currently a little bit behind Paige Bielefeld from Bixby. But again, this is the individual medley, so you can have someone maybe really exceptional at one of the legs or one of the swims. This is essentially an average of all 4. Now they're in the backstroke. Lane 2 still holding off. Paige Bielefeld from Bixby. Really close, though. It's a really good turn there in lane 3 by Taryn Heck. About a quarter length behind. Does appear that lane 3 has overtaken Taryn Heck from Booker T. Getting a little wide in her lane, but has about a half length lead. It's a pretty fast freestyle swim. She's opened up about a length and a half lead, pushing 2. Again, her qualifying time was 2:45.04. Appears to have this race in hand, now just racing the clock. Touches the wall. Her freestyle was 39.72. She's going to win comfortably. Just waiting on the total time. $2:49.54. So a little bit slower, but a comfortable win for Booker T and senior Taryn Heck, who will take the crown in the girls' 200-meter individual medley. Heat 1 of the boys' 200-meter individual medley in lane 2 from Hera, Timothy Robertson. In lane 3 from Fort Gibson, Cooper Cyphers. And in lane 4 from Oologah, Devin Donovan. This is heat 1 of 2, so just 2 heats here in event 6. Lane 3 out to an early eat, Cooper Cyphers. He does have the quickest qualifying time with a 2:51.86. So the two swimmers are right at 2:56. Devin Donovan from Oologah there in lane 4 doing a good job. Just about half a length behind. Definitely gaining some time here. It's a good stroke for Devin. Backstroke. Touch the wall. Now they do the breaststroke. Devin doing a good job of staying right on the blue line. Not losing any time going side to side. Devin might have overtaken him at this point. I believe he has. It'll all be about the touch and turn. Well, Devin has a little bit of a lead here. The last leg is obviously the sprint leg. It's the freestyle. Critical for Devin to get as far up as he can. Devin's got about a half-length lead here. About 35 meters to go. The turn here will be critical. About a quarter-length lead. They're going to come off the wall. Devin has a little bit of a lead. That was a good turn. It's the sprint to the finish. Again, it's lane 4, Devin Donovan, and lane 3 for Fort Gibson, Cooper Cyphers. Devin appears to have about a quarter-length lead still. Got to get to the wall. Definitely appeared to win to the wall, so good job there by Devin Donovan, junior from Oologah. We'll wait his time. His qualifying time was 2:56.79, and he did 2:54.56, so over 2 seconds faster there for Devin Donovan. Great job. All right, in heat 2 of 2 here in this event 6, the boys 200-meter individual medley. In lane 1 from Bixby, Caden Strokos. In lane 2 from Fort Gibson, Brody Massad. Lane 3 from Hera, Jace Jones. Lane 4 from Bixby, Nolan Pardue. Lane 5 from Fort Gibson, Trip Jackson. And lane 6 from Booker T, Jared Ingram. Couple swimmers, when you look at the qualifying time, were well ahead of the pace there in lane 3 and 4. Jace Jones from Hera had a 2:18.35 in lane 3. That's a really fast time. He's currently behind lane 4, Nolan Pardue from Bixby. Nolan's qualifying time was 2:24.21. Lane 3, to have a 6-second faster qualifying time, it's going to have to make up some considerable distance in lane 4. Nolan Pardue is out quick from Bixby in lane 4. Again, they are different strokes, so it gives you a chance to make up more time. Maybe you're better at the breast than the free, but he's got about 10 meters to make up with only a down and back to go. About 10 meters behind. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch him. Actually lost a place to lane 2, Brody Massad from Fort Gibson. Lane 4, well out ahead of the front, Nolan Pardue from Bixby. His qualifying time was 2:24. Interested to see what his time is here today. It seems very fast. The winner of the boys 200-meter individual medley is definitely going to be Nolan Pardue from Bixby. His time was 2:24.16, so really only about a tenth faster. A couple swimmers swam off their race today. That's why you play the game, they say. We will go to event 7. There are 5 heats in event 7, but it's the 500-meter freestyle. So you're going to go down and back as fast as you can. It's usually one of the sprint-type races, one of the more exciting races. You're talking, tenths and even hundredths of a second separating them out. In heat 1, from Fort Gibson, Josie Smith. In lane 2. In lane 3, from Booker T, Sienna Cates. And in lane 4, from Oologah, Peyton Wells. And in lane 5, from Hera, Andrea Robertson. Looks like we had some swimmers not go. This is a down and back. Lane 3, Fort Gibson, Booker T going to take this. Her qualifying time was 40.88. She swam just a little slower than that at 41.45. Here in heat 2 from Booker T, lane 1, Kitlele Rico. In lane 2, Hera MJ Shanahan. In lane 3 from Fort Gibson, Maggie Colbert. Lane 4 from Oologah, Kaylee Gentry. Lane 5 from Booker T, Paula Lopez. And in lane 6 from Booker T, Iris Kennedy. So we got an Oologah racer in lane 4, Kaylee Gentry. On a good first leg. It's all about the turn and touch here. Looks like she's off the wall quick. I was talking to her a couple days ago. She was having some sore shoulders issues, but swimming well here today. Kaylee's going to win the heat. She's going to swim a 37:43. Her qualifying time was 37:68, so she improved about a quarter of a second. All right, heat 3 in lane 1 for Bixby, Courtney King. In lane 2 from Hera, Lexi Peoples. Lane 3 from Booker T, Sophie Gray. Lane 4 from Booker T, Tabitha Simmons. Lane 5 from Booker T, Everly Capone. And then lane 6 for Booker T, Sloan Dunlap. A little bit of a hold up here. Pulling a couple people off the podium. Not sure what that was about. They weren't really got kiddos, so. So lane 2 and lane 3 will be empty here. Out quick in lane 4. Tabitha Simmons from Booker T. I want to thank show engineer Jason Streeter for coming and pushing the buttons and make sure everything's working today. And drinking some Diet Mountain Dew with me. Lane 4 is out quick. Tabitha Simmons from Booker T. She's got a 34:66. Her qualifying time was 34:64. It's crazy how consistent and fast these girls swim. All right, let's get a jump start on heat 4 or 5 here. In lane 1 from Oologah, Bella Hoisington. In lane 2 from Bixby, Grace Jones. In lane 3 from Booker T, Helen Maxwell. Lane 4 from Booker T, Brianna Rodriguez. Lane 5 from Booker T, Clara Doyle. And lane 6 from Bixby is Elizabeth Naylor. So we have a swimmer, lane 1, Bella Hoisington. Again, these sprint races, these down and backs are anybody's race. Goes super fast. Bella doing a good job. Lane 3 appears to be out in a slight lead. That's Helen Maxwell from Booker T. It's going to be Helen Maxwell from Booker T, 32:37. That's a 10th faster than her time. Bella swam at a 33:81. That's right at her qualifying time of 33:79, so good job. All right, our final heat, heat 5 of 5 here in the girls' 50-meter freestyle. Lane 1 is Aspen White from Fort Gibson. Lane 2 from Booker T, Britton Hutto. Lane 3 from Hera, Callie Hain. Lane 4 from Hera, Emma Stewart. Lane 5 from Oologah, Ansley Ramsey. And in lane 6 from Collinsville, Kinsey Christian. Anybody's race. Ansley in lane 5 doing a really good job. It appears to be between lane 1 and her. Who can touch the wall the quickest? It is going to be Ansley Ramsey at a 30:24. A great race by her, right at her qualifying time. A great job by Ansley. She's going to be your winner of the 50-meter freestyle here, event 7. Okay, boys are quick in the pool. This is event 8. There are 5 heats of the 50-meter freestyle. In lane 2 from Hera, Isaiah Matthews. Lane 3 from Fort Gibson, Avante Jarrett. And in lane 4 from Hera, Kenneth Irwin. All right. Heat 2 in lane 1 from Hera, Riley Reisenhuer. Lane 2 from Hera, Brody Telford. Lane 3 from Fort Gibson, Cody Briley. Lane 4 from Booker T, Benjamin Hicks. Lane 5 from Bixby, Landon Leibarger. And lane 6 from Booker T, Lucius Whittaker. Your winner there is going to be in lane 4 with a time of 33:99. Benjamin Hicks from Booker T. Heat 3 in lane 1, Aaron Stone from Booker T. Hussein Salam from Booker T in lane 2. In lane 3 from Fort Gibson, Mario Briley. Lane 4 from Fort Gibson, Jonathan Tomlinson. And in lane 5 from Oologah, Bowden Rogers. And in lane 6 from Hera, Ethan Guthrie. And an Oologah swimmer, Bowden Rogers, here in lane 5. Lane 3 going to be first to the wall. It's going to be all about the time here. 5 heats. It's going to time of 30:79. That improves his qualifying time by 0.03 of a second. Bowden Rogers in lane 5 swam a 33:37. All right, heat 4. In lane 1 from Oologah is Elijah Austin. In lane 2 from Bixby, Jan Zalbati. In lane 3 from Bixby, Luke Saylor. In lane 4 from Hera, Rance Ridley. Lane 5 from Oologah, Cade Schick. And in lane 6 from Booker T, Hayden Branham. So we're looking in lane 1, extreme left of your screen, and lane 5 for your Oologah swimmers. Lane 3, Luke Saylor going to take this one. He's a freshman from Bixby. He swam a 27:07. He's going to improve his time by about 0.3 of a second. Start looking ahead. Heat 5 being your fastest heat. The fastest swimmer qualifying time there was 25:13. So it's kind of where you need to be if you're wanting to compete. In lane 1 for this final heat, we're going to have from Hera, Caden Ring. Lane 2 from Bixby, Danny Malat. In lane 3 from Hera, Turner Dieterman. Lane 4 from Booker T, Andrew King. Lane 5 from Hera, Joey McLaughlin. And in lane 6 from Oologah, Aiden Moore. So we're looking in lane 6 for the Oologah. Close race here. Aiden doing a good job. It's neck and neck. Lane 2, 4, and 6. All about who touches the wall. In lane 2 with 26:81 is going to be Danny Malott from Bixby. But in second from Oologah, Aiden Moore with a 26:84 right on his qualifying time. Should earn him second here in the boys 50-meter freestyle. That does conclude 8 events. We're going to have a quick 15-minute intermission. We're going to hit the mute button. We'll get me something to drink, but we'll be right back just before we head back. Event 9 is your girls 100-meter butterfly. All right, we're back. Session 2, event 9 is the girls 100-meter butterfly. There's 2 heats. In lane 3, we have Caitlin Burris of Fort Gibson. And in lane 4, from Booker T, we have Kitlele Rico. The 100-meter will be 2 down and backs. Caitlin Burris handily with her seat time. Should win this with her seat time was 1:35.15. Burris touches the wall. Again, her qualifying time was 1:35.15. Her overall time today will be 1:43.46. A little bit slower for her. Heat 2 of the girls 100-meter butterfly. In lane 2 from Hera, Emma Stewart. Lane 3 from Bixby, Jasmine Tilley. Lane 4 from Booker T, Taryn Heck. Lane 5 from Booker T, Rebecca Lee. In the pool, so no lane 2 entrant from Hera. So everybody placed in top 5 here. It's just a matter of how they're going to finish. Jasmine Tilley from Bixby out quick. Her qualifying time was a blazing 1:11.56. That's fast. We're working on getting Ansley Ramsey up here. She was the winner of the 50-meter freestyle. Lane 3 out comfortable. It's just going to be a matter of her time. She's going to touch the wall. Again, her qualifying time was 1:11.56. She's going to be right on pace with that. Waiting for the clock to update here. 1:12.91, so slightly slower, but good enough to take the victory here today. Jasmine Tilley from Bixby. All right, event 10 is the boys' side. The boys 100-meter butterfly. In lane 2 from Oologah, Jacob Taylor. In lane 3 from Hera, Jacoby Brown. Lane 4 from Hera, Noah Cotner. In lane 5 from Fort Gibson, Alex Miller. 2 heats of the boys as well. Lane 2, Oologah, Jacob Taylor appears to be in touch with the lead, if not in the lead. Anybody's swim here in heat 1. As they head for home here, does look like Jacob is in the lead. Jacob's qualifying time was 1:28.03. Looks to be considerably faster than that right now. It's all about touching the wall. We're waiting for the times to update here. Lane 4 with a strong finish by 0.08 of a second did get by Jacob, but Jacob was able to improve his time by about 2 seconds. In the final heat here, in lane 1 from Fort Gibson, Michael Martinez. Lane 2 from Bixby, Drake Chandler. Lane 3 from Bixby, Cole Stisser. Lane 4 from Booker T, Andrew King. Lane 5 from Hera, Zach Henderson. And lane 6 from Booker T, Hussein Salam. If you're just joining us, those go from left to right. Lane 1 is on your extreme left. 100-meter butterfly, that's going to be 2 down and backs. Lane 4 out to I won't call it a comfortable lead, but a couple, maybe a length and a half. That is Andrew King from Booker T. He's going to touch the wall. His qualifying time was 1:08.05. He swam on 1:05.95, so a couple seconds faster there for Andrew King. He is your boys' 100-meter butterfly champion. Next up is event 11. It's the girls' 100-meter freestyle. The 2 down and backs. We did the sprint version of this earlier, the 1 down and backs. This is 2 down and backs. Scheduled to be 4 heats of the girls' 100-meter freestyle. In lane 2 from Fort Gibson, Lindsey Ryan. Lane 3 from Booker T, Paula Lopez. Lane 4 from Booker T, Sienna Cates, and in lane 5 from Oologah is Peyton Wells. Individual and team champions here. Each event gets you points towards the team championship based on placers. Lane 3 out to a comfortable lead here. That is Sienna Cates from Booker T. We talked about efforting to get Ansley up here. She is swimming the 100-meter freestyle. She is in heat 4, so hopefully after that she has a little bit of a downtime. After she cools down, she'll be able to come up and visit with us just a little bit. Lane 3 does, in fact, take heat 1. Her seat time was 1:32.94. She's 1:24.83 today, so she improved over 8 seconds. That's a lot of improvement. Good job for her. In heat 2 from Fort Gibson, Claire Lewis is in lane 1. In lane 2 from Hera, Lexi Peoples. Lane 3 from Booker T, Tabitha Simmons. Lane 4, Booker T, Mariah Brown. Lane 5 from Bixby, Courtney King. And lane 6 from Booker T, Mattia Ford. Okay, neck and neck in lane 3 and 4 between Tabitha Simmons and Mariah Brown. Both from Booker T. I'm sure they've swam a lot against each other. Anybody's race. Does look like lane 3, Tabitha Simmons pulling away just a little bit. Her qualifying time was 1:18.05. Let's see what she swam today. Her last leg was 38.32. She swam a 1:16.18. So far, both heat winners improving significantly. Heat 3 of 4 here in lane 1. From Booker T, Brianna Rodriguez. In lane 2 from Booker T, Clara Doyle. Lane 3 from Booker T, Farah Salam. Lane 4 from Booker T, Lily Jennings. Lane 5 from Collinsville, Kinsey Christian. And lane 6 from Bixby, Chandler. Why not? Collinsville doesn't field a full team, but they do have a smattering of individual swimmers. This heat's really close. Again, as you remembered in session 1, we were talking about your faster seed or qualifying times are going to be in the middle of the pool. So if it's an 8-lane pool, it's going to be 4 and 5. We have a 6-lane pool, so that's going to be lane 3 and 4. Typically your fastest swimmers, but as you see today, that doesn't always play out. It is holding true here. Lane 3, Farah Salam from Booker T. She's a freshman. Out fast. Lane 4 from Booker T, Lily Jennings, right behind her, though. Salam from Booker T had a 1:11.65 seat time. She's going to be right on that again here. Trying to get an official time here. 1:12.50, so just behind. All right, heat 4. In lane 1 is our very own Ansley Ramsey from Oologah. In lane 2 from Booker T, Britton Hutto. Lane 3 from Hera, Kaylee Hine. Lane 4 from Hera, Avery Hunter. Lane 5 from Bixby, Haeyoung Kim. And lane 6 from Fort Gibson, Aspen White. Give you a little bit of a heads up. In lane 3 appears to be the fastest swimmer. If she swims her race from Hera, Kaylee Hines swim a 59:37 for her seat time. Well, they didn't even make it. They didn't swim. So anybody's race here. Ramsey, as she was in the 50, out ahead. Can she pull off the double and win the 50 and the 100? Coach Barnes walking the pool, trying to pace her. She's got about a half-length lead over lane 2. Brittany Hutto from Booker T. It's all about the turn and touch here. Ainsley still holding on to about a half-length lead. Can she touch the wall? It does look like lane 6 coming on strong. I believe lane 6 is going to get her. Lane 6 with an incredible 33.85 final leg. That's Aspen White from Fort Gibson. Waiting on the official times here. Ainsley Ramsey going to get second with a 106.95. Going to be 31 hundredths of a second behind your winner, Aspen White. So Ainsley, good job today. She got first in the 50 and going to get second in the 100. Good swims for her. We're at event 12, the boys 100-meter freestyle. 5 heats of this. In lane 2, from Hera, Isaiah Matthews. Lane 3 from Booker T, Lucius Whitaker. And lane 4 from Oologah, Dylan Franklin. Same race we just watched, be 2 Diamondbacks. We start talking about the different times from the different heats. The fastest seed times were obviously in heat 5, and they're both 55 and 58. Just so when we start talking about who won a heat, you can place in any heat, but typically your last heats are your fastest. Currently, Isaiah Matthews from Hera out first. He did not have a seat time, so possibly a new event for that young man. My memory serves me correct. You can only swim 4 events at regionals and states, so you see a lot of this leading up to regionals and state, like trying to see who's your fastest swimmer, maybe for a relay, or is there a race perhaps that you haven't swam that you're faster? So you can kind of try it out at some of these events. Heat 2 of the boys 100-meter freestyle in lane 2, Wyatt Wells from Oologah. In lane 3 from Booker T, AJ Delgadillo. In lane 4 from Fort Gibson, Cody Briley. Lane 5 from Hera, Riley Reisenhover. One thing I like about swim, it's kind of like track. You are competing against other people. However, you're always competing against yourself, so you can always improve. Regardless of what heat you're in, regardless of the day, you can always work on improving your time. I like that. Get 1% better every day, I say. Lane 4 out quick here. Cody Bradley from Fort Gibson. Opened up about a length and a half lead. He is going to take it. This is heat 2 of 5, so it'll be all about time. Wyatt trying to close well, but just couldn't quite catch him. Lane 4. Waiting on an official time. 1:17.91. So he improved by about 2 seconds, so good job. Heat 3. A couple Oologah swimmers here in lane 1. Freshman Bowden Rogers from Oologah. Lane 2 from Oologah, senior Garen Dobbins. Lane 3 from Hera, Ryder Moret. Lane 4 from Booker T, Jarek Vargas. Lane 5 from Booker T, Aaron Stone. And lane 6 from Fort Gibson, Jonathan Tomlinson. Currently pacing this heat in lane 3 is, in lane 2, Garen Dobbins from Oologah. Oologah looking to go 1-2 here as Bowden right in the mix for second. Lane 5 closing fast. Aaron Stone from Booker T. Not going to be enough in this heat, I think. Yep. I think our Garen Dobbins is going to take this heat. It's really close, waiting on the official times. Yep. 1:13.25 for Garen Dobbins. That's going to be about a second and a half quicker. So good job. Bowden Rogers coming in 4th in that heat from Oologah. E4 from Bixby in lane 1, Sebastian Rager. In lane 2 from Hera, Rance Ridley. In lane 3 from Bixby, Evan England. In lane 4 from Hera, Joey McLaughlin. In lane 5 from Hera, Deacon Smith. And in lane 6 from Booker T, Carter Pitcock. Lane 3 currently out with the lead. And Evan England from Bixby. Lots of really close seat times here. We had 3 guys in the 105s. He swam a 104.05. Okay, heat 5 of 5. In lane 1, Zach Canelo from Booker T. Lane 2 from Bixby, Danny Maylott. Lane 3 from Hera, Turner Dieterman. Lane 4 for Hera, Jace Jones. Lane 5 from Bixby, Luke Saylor. And lane 6 from Bixby, Caden Strokos. Dieterman and Jones from Hera in lane 3 and 4 both swam 58s. But lane 2 out quick, Danny Maylott from Bixby. Can he hold it? He's currently got about a half-length lead, holding it well. It'll be a sprint to the finish. Anybody's race still here. Lane 1 also, Zach Canelo from Booker T. Appears to be the biggest challenger for the lead. Some upsets here in the boys 100-meter freestyle. Waiting on the official results, but it does look like Zach Canelo from Booker T is going to be your overall winner. Swim a 59.92, 2 seconds faster than his seat time. He's going to take it. Second place from Bixby, Danny Malat. Good race for Cantaloupe from Booker T. All right, event 13 is the girls' 400-meter freestyle. Going to be 3 heats of this. In lane 2, Josie Smith from Fort Gibson. Lane 3, Maggie Colbert from Fort Gibson. Lane 4 is Lainey Fouch from Hera. 400 meters is going to be 8 down and backs. You start looking at times. The fastest seed time for this was in the 5:42 range, 5:36. These are some longer type races. Lane 2 out early, Josie Smith from Fort Gibson. She's a no time on this, so kind of a wild card. All right, heat 2 of the girls' 400-meter freestyle in lane 1 from Hera, Emily Seeley. Lane 2 from Fort Gibson, Emma Heinzenroth. Lane 3 from Bixby, Lillian Keenan. Lane 4 from Fort Gibson, Cheyenne Gray. And lane 5 from Hera is Abigail Baker. All right, so that was heat 2 of 3. In our final heat here, in lane 1 from Booker T, we have Claire Lloyd. In lane 2 from Booker T, Nellie Coates. Lane 3 from Booker T, Darby Gleason. Lane 4 from Bixby, Presley Smerzinski. In lane 5 from Booker T, Dot Ralston. In lane 6 from Bixby, we have Elizabeth Naylor. We have a guest in the booth, Ansley Ramsey. Thanks for joining us. She just got out of the pool and did her cool down, caught her breath. So you've swam 3 times already, right?
Yes.
Okay, swam 3 times. Individually, you did the 50 and you won, which is great because you were in lane 1.
Yep.
And you swam really fast. In in the 100, you improved by like 2 seconds and finished second. So you did a really good job with both your individual races, and that's always fun to see. You're exciting to watch. And then you swam a team event. What was that? Was the first event?
The 200 medley relay.
200 medley relay. So if I don't know what that is, I explained it earlier. What is that?
Okay, so there are 4 events, and in the 200 medley relay, you do a 50 of backstroke for one person, and then the next person goes and they do a 50 breaststroke, and then the third person does a 50 fly, which is what I do, and then we have the fourth leg do a 50 free.
That's cool. So you do the fly in that, but your individual events, you do the free. So
Yes,
it's just a way to kind of match the team to, like, that's the best team,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so that's really good. And you're going to swim one more, so you get 4 events. So what's your 4th event coming up?
It's the 400 relay. So each person swims a 100 free.
So 2 Dynabacks.
Yes.
Yeah. So that'll be a fun, exciting race. And we have regionals next Friday, and I'm excited because I try to always go to those in regionals and state this year at Jinx.
Yes, thank the Lord.
Yeah, we don't have to travel. They have the most seating.
Yes, they do.
So if you're looking to come to an event, you can spread out. They have the big fans, so you're not dying up in the stands.
Yeah.
It's a really cool spot to watch. We went there last year for regionals, I believe. So excited for that, but it's coming fast. So talk to me a little bit about your preparation. I know in practice you guys swim a ton. So walk me through a normal practice, because I've been in here a little bit, but I don't get to stay. But walk me through, like, we get in at 2 o'clock, we change. What happens?
So we usually stretch as a team, and it just kind of depends on who leads it. And then we'll do a warm-up of some sort. It's usually like 700 to 1,000 meters. And then we usually break it up into a main set, kick set, and cool down. And then through all of that, we do around 2,500 to 3,000 meters in a practice.
So well over a mile of swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talk to me. I know what it is, but, like, again, no one knows what it is. What's a kick set?
So we usually either have a kickboard, or you just don't use your legs or your arms at all, and you only kick.
So a kickboard would be like one of those things I take to the ocean with me to kind of lay on, right?
Yeah, kind of. It's a little smaller, though, and you just hold it out in front of you.
And you're working on your legs.
Yes.
Your legs are bigger muscles, so you can work them a little bit more than you work your arms and your shoulders.
Exactly.
I know a lot of times by this time in the season, you're swimming, a couple miles a day. Mm-hmm. Your shoulders, they just get sore and a little bit tired.
Yes.
So it's nice to be able to work your legs, which is a bigger muscle group, keep your shoulders rested. So really exciting. Appreciate you joining us. Anything else you want to say?
No, I think that's it.
All right, great job.
Thank you.
All right, Ansley Ramsey, everybody. All right, appreciate Ansley coming up. That's a good job. Our winner there in lane 3 is Darby Gleason from Booker T. Swim at 5:14. All right, event 14 is the boys 400-meter freestyle. In lane 2, from Hera, Blake Matthews. In lane 3 from Fort Gibson, Alex Miller. Lane 4 from Hera, Bradley Tanner. And lane 5 from Bixby is Preston Sechrist. Only 2 heats here of the boys. We start talking times. Some of the boys in heat 2, the best time was 4:39.10. So that's the pace to beat. All right. Heat 2 of 2 in the boys 400-meter freestyle. In lane 1 from Oologah, Elijah Austin. In lane 2 from Bixby, Wyatt Freeman. Lane 3 from Booker T, Cameron Rourke. Lane 4 from Oologah, Thomas Lester. Lane 5 from Booker T, Jared Ingram. And lane 6 from Fort Gibson, Clayton Abel. So if you're an Oologah fan, we're looking at lane 1, and we're looking at lane 4. finishing up the 400-meter freestyle here with heat 2 of 2. In lane 3 from Booker T, Cameron Rourke out to a sizable lead. Thomas Lester picking up the pace a bit here in lane 4. I know he was shooting for his personal best. He's going to touch the wall. He did finish strong. So in lane 3, Cameron Rourke swam a 4:36.99. He's going to improve his time by 2 seconds. Thomas Lester improved his time by a little over 2 seconds as well. A good race by both young men. They'll go 1-2 here in event 14, the boys 400-meter freestyle. All right, event 15 will be the girls' 200-meter freestyle relay. There are 2 heats of this. Actually, looks like we're going to have a quick break here, but before we get started on event 15, we'll step away. We'll be right back. Event 15 is the girls' 200-meter freestyle relay.
Second
All right, back from our final intermission. This is event 15, the girls 200-meter freestyle relay. So each young lady will be going down and back with the freestyle. In lane 2, Booker T, lane 3, Booker T, and in lane 4, we have, well, it said Bixby, but we don't have them. So both of these teams are from Booker T. This is a 2-heat event. Again, each participant will go down and back as fast as they can. The next girl on the platform can leave once they touch the wall. Currently in the lead is Booker T. In the pool for Booker T is Brianna Rodriguez in lane 2. And Sienna Cates in lane 3. Next in the pool for Booker T in lane 2 is Clara Doyle. She's a freshman. Lane gonna have to. All right, the last leg of Heat 1 here. Both teams are from Booker T. In lane 2, the team of McMillan, Rodriguez, Doyle, and Salam. I think they're going to be able to take this. They have a no time. So, first time swimming this as a group. They're going to swim a really good time. They swim at 2:17.99. All right, Heat 2. The final heat in lane 1 is Oologah. Lane 2, Booker T. Lane 3, Hera. Lane 4, Bixby. Lane 5, Booker T. And lane 6, Fort Gibson. Swimming for Oologah right now is Rainey Reinert. Next in the pool for them will be junior Kaylee Gentry. Then freshman Bella Hoisington. And anchor leg is sophomore Ryland Walters. They're in lane 1. They're out well. They're about a length behind lane 2 at the moment. You can hear the crowd ramping up a little bit. You can't fault. There is a coach watching to make sure the wall is touched before the girl jumps in the pool. Currently, Oologah in lane 1 is in 3rd place, not quite halfway through this relay. Push the wall. Hoisington in the pool, about 10 meters behind. Again, there is team points as well, so the higher you finish, the more points you get to go towards the team score. Currently in the lead is lane 2. That is Booker T. Hera had a really fast seat time of 1:52. But Booker T currently well out ahead. The race now is for second. Oologah currently in second is Rylan Walters. Looks like she has about a length and a half, and looks like she's finishing strong, so that she should be able to hold that off well. Oologah going to finish second. Winning time was 2:05.43. Oologah going to be at 2:19.21. They're going to hold off by 2 seconds. They'll hold off Fort Gibson, so good job by Oologah. All right, event 16, same event, just the boys. Boys 200-meter freestyle relay. In heat 1 of 2, in lane 2, we have Oologah, lane 3, Bixby, and lane 4, Booker T. Swimming for Oologah right now in the pool is Garen Dobbins. Next up is Dylan Franklin, and Wyatt Wells, and then Bowden Rogers will swim the anchor leg for Oologah. All right, Oologah within striking distance here in lane 2. About a length and a half behind currently. Next in the pool for Oologah, Wyatt Wells. Also happens to be currently my favorite checker at Apple Mart. Booker T in lane 4 currently out to a comfortable, it's called a 3-length lead. And the pull for Oologah is Bowden Rogers. Oologah's seed time was a 2:13.02. I'd like for them to improve that. They'll be a little bit off that pace. In the final heat of the boys' 200-meter freestyle relay in lane 1, Fort Gibson. Lane 2, Oologah. Lane 3, Hera. Lane 4, Booker T. Lane 5, Bixby. Swimming for Oologah on the first leg is junior Thomas Lester. That's in lane 2. That's the second from the left. We're in the pool. After Lester, we have Cade Schick, Carson Gertz, and then Aiden Moore. Their seat time is a 1:52.67. For reference, Hera's seat time is 1:45.53. Oologah out well, currently in third, but only about a half a length behind. In the pool for Oologah, Cade Schick. You can see as they come at us, it's really close between lane 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4 appear to be neck and neck. Cade looks like he made up a little bit of time. Carson Gertz awaits the touch, and he's in the pool. Oologah appears to be in second. Apparently trailing Booker T in fourth, but it's close. Carson doing a good job. He's not losing any ground to first and currently about a length up on third. So that's what Aiden Moore is going to have to work with as he readies to enter the pool. He's about a length behind first, but a length ahead of third. So Oologah looking to pick up some big-time team points here. It's a good turn for Aiden. He's making up some ground. I don't know that he's going to be able to catch it, but he's definitely swimming a fast leg. Oologah will end up in second. Let's see what their time was. Again, their seat time was 1:52.67. Aiden had a pretty quick 26:88 there. 1:52.88, so right on their time for second place. Good job. That brings us event 17 and the girls' 100-meter backstroke. That's going to be 2 Diamondbacks. And in the backstroke, as you can see, they start in the pool. There's 3 heats of the girls. In heat 1, lane 2, Paige Bailifield from Bixby. And heat 3 from Booker T, Mattia Ford. And in lane 4 from Booker T, Sloan Dunlap. All right, heat 2 of the girls' 100-meter backstroke. In lane 1, Georgia Gleason from Booker T. Lane 2 from Hera, Zoe Farley. Lane 3 from Booker T, Sophie Gray. Lane 4 from Bixby, Chandler Wynock. Lane 5 from Fort Gibson, Claire Lewis. And in lane 6 from Oologah is Anna Broderick. 3 heats of girls' 100-meter backstroke. This is heat 2. Just joining us, we also have basketball tonight. We will not be broadcasting basketball, but we have Huddle Camera in there that'll be going live. Just won't hear anything, unfortunately. The Caney Valley. Girls game starts at 6. Boys immediately following. Next week, a busy slate of wrestling, basketball. But we're getting ready to kick off playoffs for swim, as I mentioned earlier, on Friday at Jinx. I believe that starts at 5:30. They'll have 5A and 6A regional both at Jinx. Plenty of room. They have a huge, huge pool. Sophie Gray from Booker T in lane 3 currently setting the pace. She's about, let's call it 3/4 of a length ahead of lane 4 and Chandler Warnock from Bixby. Sophie Gray from Booker T will take it. Her qualifying time was 1:30.50. Anna Broderick improved her time by 2/10. Good job to her. Heat 3 of 3 in lane 1 from Fort Gibson, Emma Chase. In heat 2 from Booker T, Lily Jennings. In heat 3 from Bixby, Kylie Wise. Heat 4 from Hera, Aubriana Shelley. Heat 5, I keep saying heat, Lane 5 from Hera, Emily Seeley. And in lane 6 from Fort Gibson, Alexis Murphy. Freshman Kylie Wise from Bixby in lane 3 has the fastest qualifying time at 1:18.45. And here I am talking about it. She's not even in the pool. It's like lane 1 and 2 currently in the lead. It's Emma Chase from Fort Gibson and Lily Jennings from Booker T. Turns on the backstrokes are extra important just because you're kind of blind. You're going off of maybe a landmark on the ceiling or your stroke count to know when to turn. You definitely want to keep that momentum to the wall. Currently Lily Jennings out to about let's call it a half-length lead over Emma Chase from Fort Gibson. It's anybody's race. Currently in third would be Alexis Murphy from Fort Gibson and followed by Emily Seeley from Hera. She's making up some ground, but I don't know that she's going to get it done. She's going to run out of pool. Lane 2 from Booker T is Lily Jennings. Waiting on her official time. 1:24.16. That'll give her the win of the girls' 100-meter backstroke. Next up, event 18 is the boys' 100-meter backstroke. There's 3 heats of this. 3 gentlemen starting in the pool here. Lane 2 from Hera, Timothy Robertson. Lane 3 from Fort Gibson, Avante Jarrett. And lane 4 from Booker T, Benjamin Hicks. Again, there's 3 heats of this, and just for reference, the best qualifying time in heat 3 is a 1:04.98. All right, next up, Heat 2. In lane 1 from Hera, Brody Telford. In lane 2 from Booker T, Carter Pitcock. Lane 3 from Fort Gibson, Azrael Hunt. Lane 4 from Oologah, Devin Donovan. Lane 5 from Bixby, Owen Miller. And in lane 6 from Hera, Blake Matthews. So again, in lane 4, we have Devin Donovan. They're out quick. Lane 2, 3, and 4, all neck and neck. Devin currently in first. He is swimming a little wide, as you can see. He's trying to self-correct a little bit and get back to the middle lane. Gonna hit the wall and turn. He's currently in first. We'll call it a one-link lead. Devin keeping his pace the same. He's got the same one-link lead. Looks like he's going to hit the wall first. It'll be all about time. Again, he's in Heat 2 of 3. As he hits the wall. His seat time was 1:19.84. Good job of him. 1:17.20, so he improved over 2.5 seconds. That's going to give him an opportunity to place, even with one more heat behind him. In Heat 3, in lane 1 from Hera, Zach Henderson. Heat 2 from Bixby, Wyatt Freeman. Heat 3 from Bixby, Nolan Pardue. Heat 4 from Booker T, Zach Cantelo. Heat 5 from Fort Gibson, Zach Bates. And Heat 6 for Fort Gibson is Cooper Cyphers. And they're off. Again, the backstroke is the one stroke you start in the pool. They do get the advantage of pulling on the wall to start. Currently out in front is lane 3, Nolan Pardue for Bixby. He did have the fastest qualifying time at 1:04.98. No surprise, he's out for a decent lead. Lane 4 doing a great job, Zach Cantelo from Booker T. And also in lane 2, Wyatt Freeman doing his best to catch up to his teammate. Lane 3 is going to do it. Nolan Pardue, he's going to be your champion of the boys 100-meter backstroke. His time is 1:05.03. Right on his pace. It looks like Devin Donovan from Oologah will sneak into the 5th spot there. This is event 19, girls 100-meter breaststroke. There's 3 heats of this. 2 young ladies competing here. In lane 3, Fort Gibson, Lindsay Rye. And in lane 4 from Oologah, Madeline Murphy. 100 meters at our pool is 2 down and back. Our pool is 25 meters. If you're listening, maybe you're listening for the first time because you don't watch basketball or wrestling or football, make sure you hit that subscribe button. As we do more and more broadcasts, you get a notification. Pops up on your phone or your device. It's easy to click on. It's also easy to swipe if it's not something you're interested in. Next thing we'll be broadcasting, I believe February 7th is National Signing Day. At 11:45, we'll have an event for the gym with 2 of our softball players, Jaden Standiford and Taylor McKee, both signing letters of intent. That event will start at 11:45. Murphy's qualifying time was a 1:59.70. We'll race for the clock for her. Getting a little wide in their lane, but not bad. She should be under her time for sure. Waiting on the scoreboard to correct. Didn't get a time before the next people are in the pool. Heat 2 of 3 in lane 1, Mariah Brown from Booker T. Lane 2 from Booker T, Helen Maxwell. Lane 3 from Oologah, Rylan Walters. Lane 4 from Fort Gibson, Audrey Staton. Lane 5 from Booker T, Adrian Lloyd. And lane 6 from Bixby is Gabby Pena. This is heat 2 of 3. And for Oologah, we have Rylan Walters in lane 3, currently out. I would say with the lead, maybe by a hand over lane 4, Audrey Staton. They were both really close with their seed times. Ryland's seed time was the fastest in this heat of 1:34.53. Ryland appears to have widened her lead a little. It's almost a full length at this point. She's doing a good job as she's coming towards the camera, staying right on the blue line. Maybe with a length and a half lead here. Again, this is heat 2 of 3. Her qualifying time was 1:34.53. She's racing the clock. Rylan will hit the wall first. We'll await her time. .134.02, so she improves by half a second. That'll be something to watch as we go to heat 3 here. In heat 3, lane 1 from Booker T, Addie McMillan. Lane 2 from Hera, Natalie Becker. Lane 3 from Hera, Abigail Baker. Lane 4 from Bixby, Haeyoung Kim. Lane 5 from Booker T, Rebecca Lee. And lane 6 from Bixby, Grace Jones. For reference, some of their times are mostly in the 127 area. Abigail Baker in lane 3 did have the fastest time at a 1:24.52. And as I have a second to look up, she's not even in the pool. So lane 4 and 5 battling it out here. Haeyoung Kim from Bixby, and in lane 5, Rebecca Lee from Booker T. This not being a full heat here definitely should help Oologah have a placer. And Rylan Walters, good for her, and it also helps rack up some team points. It's going to be close, but definitely lane 4 going to take it. Haeyeon Kim from Bixby going to be your winner of the girls' 100-meter breaststroke. She's a freshman from Bixby. Her seat time was 1:27.02. See if she was able to improve. 1:26.87, so slight improvement. Good job by her. We're to event 20 of 22. It is the boys' 100-meter breaststroke. So the same event, just the boys. 3 heats of this. Got a couple Oologah kiddos. Got one in this heat in lane 2, Cade Schick. Lane 3 from Oologah, and lane 3, Jared Vargas from Booker T. And in lane 4 from Booker T, AJ Delgadillo. Cade Schick from Oologah in lane 2 out to a lead. He's just a freshman. He's been improving event by event as I've been watching how they finish. Meters is down and back twice. In lane 3, Jared Vargas starting to take a little bit of a lead. Got about a length. Lane 3 is going to take the first heat here. Jared Vargas from Booker T. Cade Schick, freshman from Oologah, pushing for second. Probably going to get just out-touched. Yep. His qualifying time was a 1:43.37. Let's see if Cade was able to improve. .144.65, so about 3/4 of a second slower. Heat 2 here. A couple swimmers from Bixby in lane 1 and 2. We got Landon Leibarger and Preston Seacrest. In lane 3 from Booker T, Hayden Branham. In lane 4 from Hera, Caden Ring. Lane 5 from Fort Gibson, Mario Briley. In lane 6 from Hera, we have Ethan Guthrie. 2 down and backs in the breaststroke. All right, that is Heat 3 kicking off in lane 1. Kenneth Irwin from Hera. In lane 2 from Bixby, Jan Zelabadi. Lane 3 from Fort Gibson, Brody Massad. Lane 4 from Oologah, Carson Gertz. Lane 5 from Hera, Jacoby Brown. And lane 6 from Bixby, Sebastian Rager. This is kind of a specialty event for Carson. It's his fastest event. As you can see, he's currently in the lead. He won this event on Tuesday at Booker T. He touches the wall and off again. Looks like he has about, let's say, 3/4 of a length lead over lane 3. That'll be about the turn and finish for Carson. He's doing a good job of staying right down that lane. Right down the blue or the bottom of the pool. Carson's a good example of someone that came out for swim his freshman year and has worked really hard and just improved every year. Still holding his 1 length lead with about 8 meters to go. Good job by Carson. Going to take this event. His qualifying time was 1:16.72. Be interested to see if he beat that here today. Going to get first place in the boys 100-meter breaststroke. Great job for Carson. Going to earn some valuable team points for Oologah. Yeah, his time was 1:14.92, so he improved by almost 2 seconds. Good job, Carson. All right, 2 events left. And it is the exciting 400-meter freestyle relay. In the pool in Heat 2 is Booker T, and Heat 3 is Booker T as well. On the 400-meter relay, means each participant's doing 2 down and backs. All right, that'll do it for Heat 1. Heat 2 of the girls' 400-meter freestyle relay. In lane 1, Oologah. Leading off is Ansley Ramsey. In lane 2, Booker T. Lane 3, Bixby. Lane 4, Hera. And lane 5, Fort Gibson. You got to think the top 8 teams make the state finals. There's an 8-lane pool. So while you may not win an event, you're trying to shave off your time, trying to make the top 16, and then you run a heat time at state. There'll be a couple of heats, and then the fastest 8 will make the finals. Ansley touches the wall first. Halfway done, Oologah with the lead. As witnessed by the 50 and the 100. Ansley would be one of our faster swimmers. Doing a good job. She's pacing it out by a length or 2, trying to give her team the biggest lead possible. Following Ansley into the pool will be Bella Hoisington. Ansley opens up, let's say, a 2-length lead for Bella. See where we're at when we make the turn. Bella doing a good job. That looks like the length might be 3 lengths now. Following Bella in the pool will be Rainey Reinert. Bella's got one more down and back. Bella's still holding the commanding lead. She's got to push it to the wall here. Still got that same, let's say, 3-length lead. Coach Barnes saying to kick your feet, kick your feet. Rainey into the pool. Let's call it a 2.5-length lead, maybe 3. Rainey got a great start there. You can see the halfway mark that kind of goes horizontal across the pool. she was able to jump in the pool and really not come up to that first breath and really not start kicking her arms until right at that halfway part. That was a great, great job. Lead is beginning to dwindle, though. In lane 3 from Bixby, Haeyeon Kim, we've called her name a lot. She's a fast swimmer. Catching up a little. That once was probably a 3.5 length lead is more like 2.5. See where we are on the turn. Kim closing a little. It's a 2-length lead now. You can hear the crowd on these relays really getting ramped up. Fort Gibson is currently in 3rd. Rylan Walters into the pool with the lead. Lead has been cut. It's a 1-length lead now. Jasmine Tilley, who's a senior from Bixby, definitely fast. She has overtaken Oologah at the moment. Again, you get team points as well as individual finishes here, so every second matters. Oologah is going to touch the wall and turn. 50 meters left, currently in 2nd. Fort Gibson, however, catching up in lane 5 over there. They're only about 3/4 of a length behind. Rylan trying to hold on. Also lane 2, Booker T coming on strong. Rylan and Fort Gibson are going to touch the wall about the same time. It's all about the turn and kick. Fort Gibson had a great kick, turning the wall with about half a length lead. Rylan currently trying to hold off lane 2 and Booker T. Oologah going to finish 3rd. Good job by those young ladies. That's Ramsey, Reinert, Hoisington, and Walters. Their seed time was 5:10.67. Let's see if they improved. 4:57, so they improved 13 seconds. That's a great job by those young ladies. Went from being seeded 5th to placing 3rd, so good job. Bixby with a really fast time. They swam a 4:16.58 for reference. Good job by Oologah, 3rd place, and 3rd place for the team. Last event of the day, event 22, is the boys 400-meter freestyle relay. A couple Oologah teams, one in each heat. As the girls finish here. If it's a full heat here, in lane 2 will be Booker T, lane 3 Fort Gibson, and in lane 4 Oologah. In the pool. Next to last heat of the day. Again, senior Garen Dobbins in lane 4 here. From Oologah leads off. Dobbins about a length behind. Currently neck and neck for a second. Again, this is 2 down and backs for each participant. Next in the pool for Oologah is junior Wyatt Wells. Next on the board, ready to jump in the pool for Oologah, is Jacob Taylor. He'll be followed by Devin Donovan. Wyatt touches the wall. Oologah enters the pool currently in third place in this heat. Lane 3, Fort Gibson comfortably ahead here. Last in the pool for Oologah is Devin Donovan. They're in lane 4. Fort Gibson finishing well ahead in this heat. Oologah going to come back and finish second in this heat. Their qualifying time was 5:07.21. They're going to finish a little bit behind that, but a good finish in the heat for Oologah. All right, final heat of the day. Heat 2 of 2 in the boys 400-meter freestyle relay. In lane 1 is Hara. Lane 2 is Bixby. Lane 3, Bixby. Lane 4, Booker T. And in lane 5 is your Oologah Mustang swimmers. All of these times were fairly close. We got anything from 4:03 to 4:16. Oologah looking the podium here. First in the pool for Oologah in lane 5 would be Thomas Lester. That's on the extreme right of your screen. Pretty close through about 50 meters here. Next up on the board, ready to jump in for Oologah, is Elijah Austin. He's going to enter the pool with Oologah in third by about 3 lengths. Booker T and Bixby in lane 3 and 4 are neck and neck. Based off times, a third place finish here for Oologah would be good. One more down and back for Austin. Lane 3, Bixby pulling ahead slightly over Booker T. waiting to enter the pool. For Oologah, Aiden Moore. He's in the water now. Oologah has about a length and a half lead over fourth. Not sure they're going to be able to catch first or second. As Oologah touches the wall, goes in order. Lane 3, Bixby. Lane 4, Booker T. And lane 5, Oologah currently in third place. Aiden doing a good job. Might have even widened the lead a little bit. Carson Gertz going to enter the pool as the anchor leg for Oologah. Going to have about a 2-length lead over third. Carson has 50 left here. And the final event for the day, the boys 400-meter freestyle relay. Carson looking to secure third place and some valuable team points for Oologah. Appears to be widening the lead over fourth place, so as long as he can finish like that. Carson will do it. He'll touch the wall there in lane 5 and earn a third place finish for the team of Lester, Austin, Moore, and Gertz. Carson swam a 31:32 there, his last leg. Oologah had swam a 4:18.88, and they swam a 4:15.44. So almost 3.5-second improvement by those young men as they're peaking at the right time with state and regional next Friday. So again, regionals for swim is next Friday at Jinx. I believe it starts at 5:30. They have a great facility. If you're looking to go to something, maybe you have never been to swim, come out and support the Mustang swim team. They do a really good job. We'll have several qualify for state. Should be a good time. And that'll do it as Hera touches the wall. Appreciate everyone joining us on behalf of Superintendent Dr. David Wilkins, Athletic Director Drew Dixon, and myself, Kevin Hoke. Appreciate everything. And we look forward to seeing you National Signing Day, which is February